Good dawn to everyone on this Monday dawn. I hope you're doing fine. For us here in there is Cebu, we are still on ECQ, uh, but if we work hand in hand, there in the LGU and the barangay would work as hand in hand. We would I bet that on the next 15 days, ang atong ECQ would be lifted for this dawn Sunday. And by the way, this is JM, the morning nice candy vendor once again for my live video for this dawn Monday. This is I want to discuss about selling strategies. Some of us will always look into what's normally accepted, right? But do we know, guys, that on our selling strategies, there are selling strategies that are out of the box? One is what we call the art of changing your voice or creating a trademark without not having first a seal. The other one, guys, is the strategy of what to call it also includes also on the changing of voice the moaning strategy on selling. And I want to discuss with you guys my selling strategies. For me, I would always use the changing of the voice strategy or the moaning selling strategy. Why? In that manner, when first when you change your voice, it always goes up to you being in Bisayan term or Cebuano term. It should be that baga kag dagway daan. Why? Because you're doing a strategy that's out of the box, which is going to be new. You're inducing some new strategies to the accustomed strategy that they will be they have already been tested, right? When you do those things, guys, you have to consider first what's going to be the perception of the person. What are my bases towards it, and is this going to catch the attention of the customer? If your answer is yes, you're already on the first step. When you do the changing of the voice, guys, you also would like to have that because let's be practical, guys. When you start creating your own trademark, not all will accept it because they have their own mindset. They always would think of that a strategy that has been used before will work in every thing, in every place, in every time, right? But no, there are times that our selling strategies would be opposite. What would we do? We would really update our strategies. How do we do that? Then we get out of the box. When we know how to do that, then we would develop a selling strategy which we would be accustomed to or comfortable when we sell things because it's our own strategy. Uh, with the way I do it, guys, I told you already, right? The first criterion is you have to have a thick face because why? Let's face it, when you change your voice for selling, not all will, as mentioned, not all will accept it right then and then. You're gonna talk, as I guess I got, they have all their pictures, right? They will create you on their perception. But you have also to answer the question: are they the one who would pay for your brand? Those who criticize you, are they gonna be the one who would pay for your electricity and your water? Are they gonna buy your clothes? Are they gonna be able to feed your family by doing so? If your answer to those questions are no, then proceed. Even though they criticize you, uh, if you know that it's not gonna affect you. That's why when people criticize you, you have to look into the pros and cons of it. If it's only for mere criticism, put that aside. Because why? They're not gonna. It's not gonna bring your business forward. It's gonna pull your business backward. And it you know already the parameters that you use, because prior to that you also would look into the terms that you will be using, because not all the terms are acceptable by some different communities, different races, right? You should use those terms that's in between both guys. You don't step on somebody else's shoes, or you don't step on somebody's foot or such. In that manner, guys. uh I've been in in the industry that I started from 2010, and now it's 10 years and it's working. How does it work? When I sell, guys, with the strategy that I sell, I make it a point that I get the customer's attention. Why? When you get the customer's attention, guys, and you know how to change your voice on a pristine timing, when you see that five of those people will look at you, and you know how to change your voice directly, that's gonna be good. Because why? When you change your voice, you already changed your mood. Their mood wherein they were first angry because it's not for them, it's not acceptable and such. It turns out that they will be laughing in front of you. What's a good thing about it, guys, is you already induce positive vibes to them, right? And it's easy to present your product to your prospect customers, because why? They're already in a good mood. Already in a good vibes. By then, you have to open an open communication with your possible customers. Why? Because they're laughing, they would have a lot of questions. They're gonna call you out, right? When they call your attention, make it a point, guys, that you would be ready for all their questions. You have to be ready to answer to their questions. Why? By answering those questions, their confusions would be cleared out, and you'll build a connection with them. Once you build a connection with them, it goes to having a relationship with your customer. Wherein, like, when you sell your product, guys, you're selling that your product to your one customer. When he gets satisfied, he's gonna bring his amigo towards you. And what's gonna happen, guys, is your clientele becomes big. What's gonna happen, guys, is your income's gonna grow also. Not like for other businesses, they always look into income first before the satisfaction of the customer, which is a wrong approach. Why? Build on your customer, guys, because why? When your customer grows and such, your income will follow. It would go also to that direction. It would grow rather than looking into the monetary side of the business first. You're looking, I need to rise up the price. But what if the price is not already acceptable to the area that you are selling your product in, right? Let's say your area is not a subdivision. The money of the persons that you're selling your product is not that big. You should base your price towards it. For my in my case, guys, my price is around 5 to 10 pesos. Because why? Normally for people, what they have in their pocket is 5 or 10 pesos. So you have already catch the market of your customer, right? And let me tell you a story of me changing my voice when I'm selling, guys. Remember I told you, right? You let your customer laugh. You build a communication to your customer, right? When you build a bridge between your customer, you build a relationship with your customer. What if you come into a mall and that customer that you met along the way is a customer that you met before? What's gonna happen, guys, is that person's gonna be the one who would refer your product within the mall. And like what I do, I could go to malls inside the malls. What do I do? I open my S bucket for people for the security personnel to look into it. That I'm just bringing my candy. The thing is, you have to develop your reasoning skills. Then you explain what are you gonna be doing to inside the mall. Then you look into the counter in the mall. When you look into the counter in the mall, that baggage counter personnel would ask you what's in the pocket. What's your product, sir? What are you gonna be doing? So you answer him again. To the point, he's gonna ask for the price. And when you leave your pocket in the counter, guys, while you're roaming around, you're doing your stuff like in the mall. Those necessary things that you do in the mall, like if you need to shop for some equipments, yes, you can do that. If you want to go to the restroom and such, you go there. And you look into the baggage counter personnel, guys. That baggage personnel will always be meeting those people that would leave their baggage, right? But if they see your ice bucket, guys, what's gonna happen? Is that or she's gonna ask that baggage counter what's inside that ice bucket, right? How much is that ice that product? You already talked to the baggage counter. That baggage counter will be your personnel that would answer their questions. What's gonna happen, guys? You have already one personnel. You don't pay anything for your personnel, but you have already one personnel who will represent you while you're in the mall. Who's that? Guess who's that person? That's the baggage counter personnel, guys. They will be the one who will answer those questions. When you go there inside the mall, when you go back, those persons that are interested in buying your product will wait for you, right? When you get there, the baggage, ma'am, here's the seller. I don't have no more, Louis. Tomorrow already. Mommy have money. And then I would say, while you're there, right, you're going to get your bucket already. Those interested personnel or those interested customers will wait for you. Then the baggage counter personnel will tell the person. He's gonna tell them, ma'am, he's the seller, ma'am. He's the seller of the ice candy, ma'am. Right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be catering to the questions, right? You would be adding to those questions to the point. I don't know. Forgot this. And what's gonna happen, guys, is it's gonna be a sale for both, right? Yeah. What's gonna happen, guys? You already, as I mentioned, you have already a person which is a baggage counter personnel. When you get back there, it's gonna be a sale for them. They're gonna be able to buy the product. Mm. I don't have no Louis. It's here, oh. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me for the interruption, guys. Right, going back, guys, you have already a personnel, guys. It's the baggage counter personnel. He answers all your questions, right? When he answers your question, when you go there, you're only for to finish the sale for the customer. When you get out of the mall, guys, you have already a sale. You're not renting the mall. Inside the mall, you're not paying any personnel. You just left your ice pocket. So it's a working strategy. Am I correct? Right? Then you continue with your selling. Right? You let them laugh along the way. It's gonna be a sale, guys. The way I do my sales, guys, it's really gonna get the attention of the customer, guys. Because why? As they say, it's genuine. I'm the genuine morning ice candy vendor of Cebu, guys. Uh, Nobody would follow the way I do it because I do have safeguards with it. Because why? One example of it, guys, is when you sell a wonder, right? I've seen some vendors who would have costumes and selling. That's their part of their arsenal. For me, guys, you can sell water in this manner, guys. With the moaning strategy, guys, you can sell water by saying water down, or in Bisaya, that's a tubig. Yeah. You're gonna get the attention of the customer. When the sudden change of your voice, you're gonna be able to capture them. Well, guys, the other way also, if you wanna sell food, guys, let's say curry curry. You can sell curry curry by saying curry curry, right? By saying, or in English, it's a curry curry 35. Those kind of things, right? If you would be selling ice candy, guys, the morning way, it's like this. This is the right way to selling it. Some would like to follow it, but they won't be able to follow on the steps, guys, because uh, this is genuine, guys. This is from me, guys. When I started it, I check on how people will get along with it, how they would it get the attention of the customer. And here's it is, guys. It's ice can go. Cheers. So if it's guyaba, no, guys, it's ice can go. Cheers. If it's like fruit salad, guys, you can sell it this way. Iskandar, fruits, la 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 la, like cheese. But and that's a proper way to sell it. For people who would like to somewhat like imitate it, they would always say, which is a wrong way to imitate it, guys. It's like this. If you sell it the way they do it, you would not touch anything at all, guys. It's gonna be a sale. For some who would like to follow it, they would always say, "Oh, ice candy." That way, guys, that's the wrong way to follow it, because why, you will be getting a slap from it. And never, just a pointers, guys. Never put the goat's voice into selling, guys, because if you put the goat's voice into selling, you're gonna be able to slap. I'll get the slapping from it. You're gonna be able to get the slapping, guys, because why? If you put in the middle, in the last part, you're gonna get a slapping, because that's a different one. That's not selling already. It with that also, guys, I wanna add, guys, that you also have to know the terms that you use. That's very essential, guys. When you know the terms that you will be using and selling, guys, you're gonna be going farther, guys. And this is my live video for this Monday dawn. I hope you get takeaways from it, guys. You learn from it, guys. Uh, to be not left behind by the videos that I will be creating in the next few weeks, guys, and days. You can follow us through our page on Facebook, which is JM Bookkeeping Services, and through my live stream at JM Teach Web on Facebook, and here also on uh, YouTube through JM Teach Babs and John Michael Morong as my channel. Here on YouTube, guys, you can click on the subscribe button and the notification button to be not left behind. And if you have any questions, guys, you can hit on the comment button below and hit on your questions and your suggestion topics that you want to discuss. I'll glad to prepare for me to discuss with it with you guys the next days. And in Facebook, guys, you can hit the like button and follow button not to be left behind by the updated videos. And on Instagram, by the way, guys, you can follow us through JM Bookkeeping Services, and also on Twitter, that's JM Bookkeeping Services. And this is my live video for this Monday dawn. Hope you learn from it. And this is JM the Morning Ice Candy Vendor once again. Enjoy your Monday dawn. Bye bye for now.